have a photographic memory. When I was younger, I so recall having seen an illustration of a heart alongside a treasure chest. These were simple drawings to help a child's mind grasp a biblical concept. The concept being, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Your heart is where your treasure is. The illustrated heart was iconic, big and red, and the treasure was represented by a treasure chest opened with a mound of coins filling the chest and a sprinkling of those coins on the floor that had tumbled from the chest, maybe 30 or so. I understood the concept as it was explained to me as just a little thing. My understanding broke down like this. You can tell where someone's heart is by what one treasures. Wednesday evening, Jesus was having dinner with Simon, his disciples, and some others when in the middle of their meal, an interruption. In came a woman, eager with the expression of her heart's treasure. Matthew 26, 6-13. Jesus was in the town of Bethany eating at the home of Simon, who had leprosy. A woman came in with a bottle of expensive perfume and poured it on Jesus' head. But when the disciples saw this, they became angry and complained. "Why such a waste? We could have sold this perfume for a lot of money and given it to the poor." Jesus knew what they were thinking, and he said, "Why are you bothering this woman? She has done a beautiful thing for me. You will always have the poor with you, but you won't always have me. She has poured perfume on my body to prepare it for burial. You may be sure that wherever the good news is told all over the world, people will remember what she has done, and they will tell others. Where her treasure was, there her heart was also." The criticism from the disciples of her lavish display, reflecting the treasure of her heart, was quickly called out by Jesus. He set them straight. It's suspected that Judas was doing most of the complaining. Judas carried the money bag for Jesus and the disciples. His concerns and interests and preoccupation with money was no secret. Isn't that interesting? The man concerned about the lavish show of love from a heart that treasured Jesus was the man who would also on this Wednesday negotiate for 30 pieces of silver to turn over Jesus to those plotting to kill him. Where his treasure was, there his heart was also. One glorifying Jesus, while the other gives him up. Matthew 26, 14-16. Judas Iscariot was one of the 12 disciples. He went to the chief priests and asked, "How much will you give me if I help you arrest Jesus?" They paid Judas 30 silver coins, and from then on he started looking for a good chance to betray Jesus. That childhood picture of the treasure chest I spoke of to illustrate a Sunday school story returned to my mind. Judas sold off his friend, his master, and his heart for the equivalent of the handful of coins that had tumbled from the treasure chest in my picture. Just pennies compared to what the treasure chest held. And now he would soon hand Jesus over. His master would indeed pay the ultimate price for us all. Priceless. And the week continued.